want to read y'all. I want to read y'all something. It's from the book of Luke, and it's chapter 17. I'm reading from New Living Translation. As Jesus continued on toward Jerusalem, he reached the border between Galilee and Samaria. As he entered a village there, 10 lepers stood at a distance, crying out, "Jesus, Master, have mercy on us." He looked at them and said, "Go show yourself to the priest." As they went, the leprosy disappeared. One of them, when he saw that Jesus was healed, came back to Jesus shouting, "Praise God, I'm healed." He fell face down on the ground at Jesus' feet, thanking him for what he has done. This man was a Samaritan. Jesus asked, "Didn't I heal 10 men? Where are the other men? Where are the other 9? Does only this foreigner return to give glory to God?" And Jesus said to the man, "Stand up and go, your faith has made you well." You know, I read that because y'all people don't understand, man. Y'all people really don't understand. I was talking to an honorable brother, recently, man. He's honorable. And, cause he followed me. And man, I'll die for this man just so he can live and maybe forget about my name. I love him so much. I would just die for him just so he can continue to live and forget about my name. I love him so much that he said to me, we had a conversation, and he said to me this. He was like, I remember once I said to him, this was years ago, I was like, he does loss prevention. And I asked him, I don't know why I asked him. I don't even know. But I asked him, because if he ever caught someone stealing, he's on the job. Like, he's on the job. And he said to me, I said to him, if you ever caught me stealing where you at, what would you do? And he said to me, he basically, I would do my job and I would lose all hope in humanity. I brought it up to him and he just was like, whoa. And he said to me this, knowing everything I've been going through lately, "Ray, that's what it's like when I hear you cuss. I'm sorry." I wish I could just look him in his face and talk to him. Yeah, he has no idea how much it means to me, man. I just, I'm not being funny. Give me when he said this to me, man, I just kept telling him, you don't know what I've been through, man. And he said to me, "Ray, I know you say to me it exposed videos and stuff like that. You say to me it doesn't affect you or hurt you, you don't care, but it does." I was like, "Nah, man, it doesn't. I'm gonna tell you what it is. I'm gonna tell you exactly what it is. I don't care about that. What it is this. I had a dream back in 2012. I didn't even understand it. And the dream went like this, and I'm going to try to put a link in the description. There was a dream I had where I was walking home the pathway when I was a child, when I was in middle school, and I was walking home. And when I was walking home, I saw this guy getting beat up, and I came in between, like fighting him off, like, yo, get off, like type stuff, you know what I mean? And when I was on that type time, the person that was beating up the person, he got off him, like, and I was there with, like, get off him. That ain't something to joke about. I was serious. And the person that I helped, they just walked off like I wasn't even there. And I just thought about it, like, I did a video on it, I can't find it, but I was like, I just helped you, man. I just helped you, man. And you act like I wasn't there at all. And so, and so, as I had this dream, man, as I had this dream, man, I just laid down, like, I just thought about it, but now more than any time I think about it now, it was just like the Most High letting me know for the days to come type. You know, Ray, where you going with this? What's been bothering me? I'm gonna tell you what's been bothering me, man. I'm gonna tell you what's been affecting me, and I know you see it. When I went through all this stuff with my housemate, it was, I don't know what it was, but it was like a breaking point, man. When you do the best that you can by people, and they treat you like you done nothing, like nothing. You know, recently, I ain't telling you this to reap my own reward. I went to Burger King and got a breakfast sandwich, right? I mean, and I said to I said to my homie, yo, I want to give him this. I was in my bag, like, yo, I want to give you this. You know, I was in my bag with him, like, I want to help him. You know, I just, even after everything he put me through, I wanted to get a breakfast sandwich and give him one. I eat one and give him one. And my homie said to me this, Ray, and, and I trust his words more than words. He said, Ray, don't give him that thing. Because it's like you're rewarding him for bad behavior. I just meditated on it. Like, it's like, that's not a good idea, man. You could do, he was saying it like, yo, do you. But that's not a good idea. Because you are rewarding him for bad behavior. I didn't know what to say. Ray, you know what to say. No, I don't. I just took heed to my big homie's. No, I took heed to my homie's advice. He ain't my big homie. He younger than me. He's a solid dude, but nah. And when he said it, he was right. You know, when you try to do right by people and you're trampled underfoot, you don't know what to do. It doesn't commute. It doesn't. It just simply doesn't commute. Like or if it does, it's just difficult. You know, when I told my homie, and it just doesn't. You know, it doesn't. You know, you know, in my life, man, I there was a guy I went to middle school with, and I never forgot this. When I was younger, this guy jumped me. He just jumped me. I was in middle school. I was just walking home. And he just jumped me. He didn't know why he did it. He couldn't even tell you if his life depended on it. He never spoke on it. Nothing. Like, why, man? I was in middle school, like, for no reason. And months passed. I was getting a Gatorade. This is back when Gatorades at a vending machine was like 75 cents. And I had enough to get myself one, and I got myself one. And the person that I was with, or this dude, he was like, "Hey Ray, can I get some change so I can get me a Gatorade?" Jesus ain't saying this with my Lord. God ain't saying this with my Lord. I'm not. I am not. God, I'm not saying this to reap my reward, Jesus. I'm not saying this to reap my own reward. I'm not. You know, I went in my pocket and I gave him 75 cents. I didn't trip. I just went in my not, and I wasn't even scared. I was like, I gave it to him, and he ain't say nothing. No, thanks, man. Oh, I appreciate it. He said nothing to me, and months passed. We was in the cafeteria eating our lunch, and he was just. I was right here. He was just dissing me for no reason. He was just disrespecting me, for mocking me, meeting me with ridicule for no reason. And if you asked him, why you act like that? Why'd you do it to him? He couldn't tell you. He couldn't. You know, there was a homie I know when I was in Job Corps, because y'all people don't know I did everything in my power to do right. And when I was in Job Corps, I knew this bruh. He was a year younger than me. I still know him. I may talk to him. He was he was okay. I remember when these girls tried to fight him, and he had to defend himself for real. And as he tried to defend himself, he was just trying to defend himself. His shirt was ripped. His shirt was ripped, man. And when I saw him, I was like, the least I can do is give him one of mine. And I will look out for him. I will look out for him, man. I remember whenever I ordered Chinese, yo, bro, you can have the leftovers on some real shit, like on some solid stuff, man. You can have it. And he was thankful, like, yo, Ray, thank you. Like he was. I remember when we went to college. We went to college, and he's an honorable dude. I'm not disrespecting him because I accept responsibility. I'm a man of atonement. And when we were in college, these brothers tried to jump him or tried to fight him. This brother tried to fight him. And when I looked at all of this, brothers was trying to stop me like, yo, 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 yo. And I could see my homie did not. I ain't trying to carry him. I could see he ain't know how to fight like that. And I'm not sitting there saying I'm Bruce Lee, but I ain't no sucker, man. I'm I don't want no issues, but I don't want no issues. Let's move forward. Um, he he was fighting and he was doing the best he could. He won't get beat, slam up. Nah, nah, nah. He ain't saying that about him. But when brothers was trying to stop me, I was like, forget this. Yo, bruh, this fight's over. This fight is over. I just broke it up. The brother was trying to fight my homie. I'm like, yo, this fight's over. It's over. Because before that time, before I said this fight's over, before I said it, my homie, I just looked at him. And he just kept saying to the dude he's fighting, just leave, 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 just leave. He kept saying it. Just leave, just leave, just leave, just leave. And I was like, yo, this fight's over, man. I stopped the bro that was trying to fight my homie. I'm like, yo, it's over, bro. And I hold him like, this fight's over. Like, if a bro wanted to run me right then, all right, what's up with it? But no, this fight's over. And he ain't know it, you know. And I got all them homies just left like, man, I ain't entertained no more. Just left on something like, yo, whatever, man. But my homie, I'm gonna tell you about my homie. He was like, yo, like he kept saying it for the past couple days. Ray, thank you. Ray, thank you. Ray, thank you. Thank you, Ray. Thank you. Thank you. He kept saying it the past couple of days, almost for like a week. And I'm not telling you this to reap my own reward so you can be like, oh, Ray, you're a great guy. No. That's why I prayed, you know, God, you know, don't let this be on. I'm not trying to reap my own reward. I don't say this to reap my own reward, Jesus. I'm not saying this to reap my own reward. That's why I say it. I'm not trying to be so you can be like, oh, man, you're a nice guy. Man, forget all that garbage, man. And so when time went on, these brothers came, time passed, my last semester at this college. These brothers tried to fight me. And me, I'm in my bag like, yo, what's up with, like, I'm these brothers just was messing with me, that, you know, kicking my door. They just wanted an excuse. And my homie, I said to my homie, it was the last semester, and these brothers were trying to mess with me, just kick my door, run. And then when I open my door, I'm like, I'm about to, yo, they on some BS, they on some bull. And so I closed my door, and the brother tried to stop me from closing my door. He tried to push my door open. I pushed him off. He pushed me. I'm like, I put on my shoes. I'm like, yo, what's up with it? And one brother acted like he wanted to jump me. And this was his brother's roommate. This is when I was in a college dorm. I'm like, yo, like I put on my shoes and I'm with it. with it, like on some real shit. Like, yo, I'm rich. I'm fucking with it. I'm with it. And and the, and they ain't mess with me. And the next day they were like, hey Ray, oh, what's up, Ray? I ain't said shit. I ain't said nothing to him, man. I ain't said nothing to him. I was just nothing. They would try to say, what's up, Ray? For the past couple days, I ain't said nothing to him. And in their private moments, I knew this. Yo, Ray is they knew this about me. Ray's an alright dude. He really is. If he treated me like this, I can't explain why I know it's right. You know, when the reason why I brought up that story is because the homie that I gave a shirt to, you want to know what he did? He was right across the dorm from me. You want to know what he did after all the issues that I helped him with? As these brothers wanted to come at me like they wanted to jump me, he just opened the door and he just looked. He wasn't trying to help me. He just looked like, oh man, this is something to watch. He didn't do nothing to try to help me. And I had his back. Ray, why are you telling me all of this? The point that I'm making is this. When I don't believe a lot of what I share on my channel, my Florida testimony, my Washington testimony, just in general. I ain't did a video on the Georgia testimony. I'm not going to do that. These people that are done by the best of my abilities to do right by. I'm not no perfect man. I'm not over here on some BS. I'm a man of atonement. I'm a man who accepts responsibility for his actions type. It's just heartbreaking. When you try to do right by people, and when you do, they treat you like you didn't do nothing. You don't know what to do. You don't know. You don't know. You're in places where you're like, yo, it doesn't commute. Because to be honest with you, it doesn't. Even when I do by people, they act like I done nothing for them. My homie was like, yo, you say this don't affect you, but I know it does. Brother, I don't care what people think. The issue is these people that come against me are people that I've done for. I don't know why I think of Psalms when it says, you can find it. I weep in sackcloth and ash, but they rejoice at my suffering. Something along those lines. And you know, y'all people be saying, yo, Ray, why you cussing? Why you doing this? Why you doing that? It's a breaking point. I've been trying to honor the Most High for so long. You know, it would make sense. I told my homie this, when we got into an argument. I said it just verbatim. I wish, you know what I wish? I wish I was a shady fucking nigga, man. I wish this. I wish I was. I wish I was. Like, honestly, I wish I was. Because when I go through the stuff I go through, I'm like, yo, I'm doing the best that I can by you, and you treat me like I ain't done nothing under the sun. I'm not even seeking a reward. You don't know what to do, man. You don't even know. Like, it's mentally, it's like not commuting. What's 1 + 1 is 2. What's 1 + 1 is 2. What's 1 + 1? I don't know. I can't figure this out. And the reason why I'm telling y'all this is because I'm not perfect. I'm not. You know, when you do right by people the best of your abilities, and they treat you like you done nothing, it leaves an effect that just doesn't go away. It, my homie was like, yo, that's not unforgiveness. No, it's not unforgiveness. It's just the offense. People don't know what it's like. People don't know. Y'all don't know this. I'm going to tell you this about me. I be in places where I talk to the Most High and the Son of Man, like, God, I forgive him. I'm not just saying it. Jesus, I forgive him. I'm not just saying it. God, I forgive him. I'm not just saying it. Jesus, I forgive him. I'm not just saying it. God, I forgive him. I'm not just saying it. Jesus, I forgive him. I'm not just saying it. God, I forgive him. I'm not just saying it. Jesus, over and over and over and over. Because it's not unforgiveness. Y'all people don't dig this, man. Y'all don't know this about me. But I have flashbacks all the time. And if I could forget this stuff, I remember me and my dad, we were talking. And my dad said to me, Ray, you gotta let it go. You gotta, Ray. Yo, you don't think I know this? I know this. I know this. If I could let it go, I would. At the drop of a hat, if I could let it go, I would. But I would. I mean, seriously, like if the Son of Man said, I'm going to take this from you right now, cool. I would, but I can't. When you do right by people and they treat you like you done nothing under the sun. And even hypocrites will get in touch with you, like, hey, brother, it sounds like unforgiveness. You need to let this go in the name of Jesus. Man, shut the fuck. And these ain't people that don't know you. These are people that know you, that talk to you, that build with you. My homie said to me once, yo, Ray, you need to think about taking your phone number down or taking your information down. Man, I want to help some of these people. I got a homie that's in Tacoma who's so honorable, and I wouldn't have met him if I didn't have my information out. Y'all people don't know what it's like, man, when you do the best you can by people and you do it. You know, my sister said something to me, and I couldn't help but just cry tears of love, man. I was just like, Jay. She said to me, Ray, I'm not telling you this. You're the most humble, meek. You're the most humble, do right person that I've known, that I ever known. And I'm not saying this because you're my brother. You're the most do right person that I ever known. He has no idea how much that meant to me. She has no idea. You have no idea how much he meant to me. No shit. You have no idea how much the words of my sister meant to me. You know, my homie was just talking to me recently and was like, Ray, just he really cares about me, really. And he was just like, Ray, I'm saying this for your following. I don't care about a following. I don't care if it's brought down to 7 subscribers. I don't. I really don't. You know, when you do right by people the best that you can and you're trampled underfoot, it leaves you in places where you don't know what to do. Fulfilling the scriptures where it says, I see the tears of the oppressed with no one to comfort them. You know, my brother was not trying to grieve me. He wasn't trying to offend me. He, he cares about me, and I know this. I just want to look him in his face and tell him the words that I'm saying here and now. I'm like, yo, look, just look me in my face with it, man, because you're my brother and I love you. You know, a lot of people make idols of what I share, and they contact me. They reject the commandment, the second commandment. I, the Lord your God, don't make idols of any kind. For I, the Lord your God, am a jealous God, and I will not share your affections with any other God but me. They reject it. Write it off like, I don't even do that. And the reason why I'm telling you all that is because it hurts when these people get in touch with you and they make idols of you just to be in places where they're trying to conquer you or just trying to forget all that, man. You get what I'm saying? It's like you, they just make it up in their mind that they want to bring you to ruin. And you done right by these people the best that you could. And the only thing you wanted to do was right by them. It leaves an effect that doesn't necessarily go away. You may forgive them, but it just, I said to my homie this, I wish I was a shady. I just wish I wish I was a grimy dude. I do. Because it would make sense. There's times when when me and my dad wasn't talking, I said to my dad, you know something? I wish I was a shady bruh. I wish I was a shady dude. I wish I was a grimy man. Because then it would make sense. And when he heard my words, he heard the truth. He was just like, Ray, I'm not disappointed in you. But I was so hurt because at the time, we cool. At the time, I was like, man, I'm doing the best that I can, Dad, and you treat me like I'm some grimy dude, and I'm not, man. And it hurts. It really, really hurts. My dad's an honorable dude, yeah, we're close now. So when I share my videos, I just be going through something. I'm just going through something. And if I said to you, I'm going through something, what's it to you?